Tariffs, visas, diplomatic pressure, even our energy choices. Tonight, I want to break down what I see as Trump's six-pack war on India. Because this is no longer the temper tantrum of a volatile US president, my friends. This is a standoff between the world's oldest democracy and the world's largest. First, tariffs. As you watch this broadcast, we are on day 2 of Trump doubling duties on Indian goods to 50%, hitting garments, gems, footwear, furniture and chemicals. That threatens more than half of India's $87 billion of annual exports to the US. In solar alone, the US is 90% of India's module export market. A 50% wall puts those orders at risk, while Indian factories run at roughly a quarter of capacity. While India is bracing for certain impact, and it is going to happen, this is not a temporary scuffle, and that's what I'm here to tell you tonight. Don't think of this as some kind of just minimal, a few days, a few weeks of friction, and then everything will be fine. It is not. It's an economic punch to India's most job-intensive sectors. Second, H-1B visas. The US Commerce Secretary has just called H-1B visas a scam. Inside Trump's camp, there's an open push to rewire H-1B toward wage-ranked selection and away from the lottery that most Indian tech workers navigate. Even as an earlier modernization rule took effect in January, the political drumbeat by Trump now labels H-1B as a scam and signals stricter filters ahead. Read that as uncertainty for Indian software professionals and the companies that hire them. Number 3 in this war, student visa restrictions. The Trump administration has proposed ending open-ended duration of status for F, J, and I visas, capping stays at fixed terms of up to 4 years, tightening screening, and has already revoked more than 6,000 Indian student visas. There was even a pause in new student visa appointments earlier this summer. Universities in the US are now reporting noticeable drops in international enrollments, especially from India. That is a clear squeeze on India's 3 to 4 lakh students that are going to the US every single year. Number 4 in Trump's war against India is energy security. The White House is tying tariffs directly to India's purchase of discounted Russian crude oil, as you know. Data shows India imported about 1.5 million barrels per day of Russian oil in July. At the same time, India's imports of US crude have also been rising. Nobody will tell you that. An interdependence Trump's tariff wall now completely disrupts. This is coercive linkage of trade to energy choices of this country. Number 5 in this Trump war, diplomatic relations between 2 of the world's largest democracies. Trump has normalized the use of shockingly intemperate language that not only violates diplomatic norms, but has been interpreted as contemptuous, disrespectful, even racist here in India. This particular damage has destroyed trust that will take years, maybe decades, to actually rebuild. And finally, number 6 in this six-pack war against India. India's Operation Sindoor has also been weaponized by Trump, hasn't it? India's May campaign forced a ceasefire on the 10th of May. US claims of brokering it are contested by India's own timeline and by independent analyses of the operation's aims and results. While taking credit in Washington while penalizing India in trade is classic carrot and stick theater. This is a Trump six-pack campaign. Price walls on our exports, public hyphenation with Pakistan post-Sindoor, a hard remodeling of work and student visas, and a tariff cudgel tied to our oil calculus. India will diversify markets and energy sources. We don't have a choice. But let's be absolutely clear. This isn't a one-off. This isn't a flash in the pan. This isn't just one of Trump's moods. Arithmetic and facts show escalation from Washington, not drift. The right Indian response is calm steel, protect jobs at home, keep strategic autonomy on oil, and make it costlier for any ally to treat the world's 3rd largest economy in this horrible way.